back, everyone, to another episode of Good Takes. I'm Sam.
And I'm Katie, and we are going to do things a little differently today with a little bit of trivia. We recently went through some classic nostalgia video games that we most loved, and Pokemon was definitely at the forefront of that. So, thanks to this very handy trivia website, Sporkle, and I'm not going to admit how many hours I've spent on this website, but they do have a lot of very cool trivia games and some games that make you hate yourself and realize that you truly know nothing at all, which I anticipate this is going to be. But thought we could dive in to test our knowledge on Pokemon and see if we can name all original 151 Pokemon.
Yes, that's right. So to clarify, these are from the original Pokemon games, the red, blue, and I guess yellow. Um, yeah, so none of the modern stuff. There's just the 151 because it's going to be tough to even get a majority of these, I think. I don't know. We'll see how we do.
Agreed. I think if we'd even veered into the next gen of silver and gold, I would have immediately gotten lost. So,
Definitely.
like you said, I feel like we're going to embarrass ourselves today, but let's test it out. And I mean, we used to have all the Pokemon cards. We played these games religiously. We also watched the show a ton. I remember you were a major Pikachu fan.
Of
And if you
course.
caught our tier list on nostalgic video games, you'll remember that as well about Sam. One of the only people to ever play Pikachu Go or whatever that game was.
I hey you, Pikachu.
Oh, yes.
Don't
Anyway.
disrespect it like that.
All right. Well, we at least know we're going to get Pikachu, but let's dive in. Let's see how many of the 151 we can get. So let's get started. All right. So we are going to play it timed. So on this website, sporkle.com, you do only get 15 minutes to name all 151. Let's see if we can do it. Spelling may not be on our side. Unfortunately, I'm driving the ship here. So, Sam, you're going to have to help me out if I'm struggling a bit.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's jump into it.
All right. Let's go. Well, we can at least start with the starters.
Yeah.
So we got a Bulbasaur. Might as well finish off
The
the
weaklings.
evolutions. Venusaur. Oh God, I'm already
Yeah,
nervous.
the spelling is going to be one of the more difficult elements, I think.
I got this. I'm confident. All right, we've got the Bulbasaurs and crew. So then we've got Charmander, my
The
personal
best starter
favorite,
Pokemon. Yeah. I thought you were
always.
always Squirtle.
I used to choose Squirtle just to differentiate myself from you and our older brother because Charizard was the chosen, but he's undeniably the best.
Charmander.
Do have a lot of, well, you get Charmander to get to Charizard, where some of these other ones, I never really did Bulbasaur much. I was always Squirtle or Charmander, but
Hmm.
no hate.
Bulbasaur is great to use at the beginning because against Misty, the leaf.
Good point. Yes, the leaf takes down water, and that's always so challenging when you start with Charmander, because right from the
Hmm.
jump you struggle. I always
And I
struggled with
think with
Misty.
Brock too, I don't know if Ember works against Rock.
It's not that effective, I don't think,
Hmm.
but anyway, it can work. Just a lot of tackles.
Yes, that's right.
All right, the clock is ticking. We got our three starters, and then Pikachu. You did always play yellow, so you always started with Pikachu.
Raichu, nice. Yeah, I think
Raichu's
maybe the
fun.
best way to tackle this is try to go through the game like progressively. So you're in
Agreed.
Pallet Town. You got like a Pidgey, obviously.
Oh, that's
We can
right,
knock out some of the
Pidgey.
birds.
And then we get our evolved versions: Pidgeotto, Pidgeot.
Or Pidgeot.
What's the other bird? Spearow. Spearow
Spearow, yeah,
and
nice.
Spearow. Okay.
Mankey.
Oh, Mankey. Yeah, that's always in the reds. I feel like Mankey's so easy to get in red. Isn't it Primeape?
I thought it
Primeape?
was
There we
Primeape.
go.
Yeah. Oh, that's spelled with E.
Spelling, yeah, it's gonna be a lesson here. Wait, all the Nidorans, right? So
Yeah,
you got your
smart.
males, you got your females. This is how
Yeah,
I
these
learned
are
what
easy.
those.
Yeah, what the sign means for male and
Yeah.
female.
Wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, you're right. I guess Nidorino. Yeah, Nido.
Nidorina.
Ah,
Okay.
um,
Nido Queen. Nido King. Okay, we got the
perfect.
Nidos.
All
All
right.
right, what else? Oh, the bugs that you always see.
Yeah.
Caterpie
Caterpie.
becomes Metapod, becomes Butterfree. I love Butterfree. I love putting people to sleep just over and
Hmm.
over and then poisoning them
Yeah,
while they're
Butterfree is
asleep.
incredible. Yeah.
Solid.
There's Weedle,
Thank you. And
Kakuna.
Kakuna and Beedrill.
Yeah. Okay, we're
Nice.
making it through. All right, I think that we're now in, I forget the names of the towns, but I think we're in like Brock's area. That's probably where you see
Okay.
Spearows. Anything else?
Well, I mean, Brock has Geodude. I just kind of leaped
Right,
ahead
of
right
course,
to
smart.
leader, but we can do
Yeah,
those,
yeah,
right?
no, smart.
Graveler, Golem,
Hmm.
Onyx. Onyx does not have an evolved form, correct?
No.
Okay. What else does Brock have?
A,
Diglett?
da
I don't know if he
a
has a
Diglett.
Diglett, but
He doesn't, but it's around this area when you go to the cave.
yeah,
Moon
yeah.
something, or the maybe that's later.
Right.
Uh,
Oh man, we should
Sandshrew?
have looked
Does he
at.
have a Sandshrew?
Yes. I don't know if he does, but again, you do see them. What is that?
It's no, that's the third boss, the electrical guy. I forget his name, but
Surge. How could you forget
Surge,
Lieutenant
yes, Lieutenant
Surge?
Surge. That's
Hang
right.
on,
That's
we're
right. Great
jumping
memory.
way too far ahead. So, I forget what the name of the cave is too. Moon
Uh,
something. Anyway, this is
yeah,
where you
Mount
see
Moon.
your girls. Mount Moon. Thank you. Our girls Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff and Chansey
Yes,
and
this is what I was thinking.
what's the other one that looks like one of those squishy things that are so popular among the
Yeah,
stuffed animals?
Wigglytuff,
It
Chansey.
looks like Clefairy
Puff.
and
Nice, and
Clefable.
Clefable. Yes, great.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Hang on. So we were in Pallet Town. We walked through that tiny little forest where we saw all our birds, and our Weedles and our Caterpies, and then we get out into
Let's jump to
Brockstown.
Misty, I guess,
No, but hang
because
on, we're not done Brock yet, are we? Like, what else do you see around there? What about like Oddish? Do you see Oddish at this point in the game? I'm
not
just gonna
yet,
go
but
with him because I
whatever. Like,
remembered
but as
him.
soon as you mention it, write it in.
Gloom,
Oddish Gloom
Vile.
and Vile Bloom.
Okay. And hang on,
Perfect.
that reminded me of the other poison ones I loved so much, which was Bellsprout. I don't know where they
Mm-hmm.
come up, but I'm just gonna do it while I
You dig
remember
that
it.
up.
Oh, it's Weepin Bell. He's not
Ah,
Weepin Bell. It's Weepin Bell. There's a third, Victory Bell.
Victor.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's all
nice,
coming
great. That,
back.
great spelling on that too, actually. I
Honestly, I was
forgot
gonna
about
keep
Victory
going with
Bell.
more L's and E's, and it just took the answer and got it. Okay, cool. All right, I think I got my poison out of my system there. I'm sorry, you were right. So we've gone through. Do you think we're covered Mount Moon? Sandshrew,
No,
Jigglypuff.
It's mainly
Uh,
Geodude and Diglett that are in those.
mm,
Those ones like Jigglypuff, they're in the later mountain, the one where you need Flash, I think.
oh, you're right. I just
But
got
it doesn't
carried
matter.
away. Okay.
I
All
think
right,
it's
so you're
mainly
right.
Diglett's
Misty's.
and Dugtrios.
Misty.
Star Me, Star You.
That's right. So Star U is the first one, and then there's Star Me. She has Seadra and Sea King.
I think there's
Oh wait,
Seahorse as well.
Horsey
Or
is Seadra.
Horsey,
And
yes.
then
Yeah, yeah.
what is before Sea King?
Is it Dugong? Or
No,
Seal?
but that's great.
Someone in the gym
Dugong.
has a seal, I think.
Seal. Yeah. No, that's later though when you get to ice. Misty
Uh-huh.
has, is it like Seadra? No, I have Seadra. Horsey, Seadra. There's
Yeah.
something before Sea King that, damn it. Goldeen, Goldeen.
Right, of course. Yeah, the useless
Okay. No, the useless one is Magikarp.
all right, that's right. Jeez.
That
Okay,
becomes,
showing how long it's been. The water
honestly,
one. Oh God, the Gyarados.
Gyarados. Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay. Spelling is
I
hard.
think you got it, yeah.
Look at me go. I
You
was a top speller
splash.
in elementary school. One of those girls with stars next to every day of the week. And yeah, I was the envy of the
Wow,
class.
yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. Okay, Misty. She has more than Horsey and Goldeen and maybe she
No, she
doesn't. That feels
doesn't.
like pretty
It's
stacked.
Magikarp, yeah, Horsey and Staryu. Or Staryu and then Starmie.
Yeah, I have Starmie here. And it's
No, I
Goldeen.
know, but
Magikarp
for
is the
her.
useless one
Yeah.
that when you first get your rod, all you can
Just
get
use
are
a splash.
Magikarps.
Yeah.
But he does become
All
fearless, so
right.
it's worth it.
So then you
Okay, the SS Anne, is that next? Man, we should have looked at
yeah,
the
that's right.
lineage
That's
of
right.
this.
The
Okay,
SSN is before Lieutenant Surge.
that's right. That's right. You
But they
flash
just
this
have
SS
they have like a
ticket.
random assort. There's so many trainers on the ship. They
They
have a
do,
random
but I'm
assortment.
recalling Abra. Remember the area
Right, that's Misty. Abra can be found in
Kadabra.
Misty when you have to go to Bill or whatever his name is, the guy who transforms into the Pokemon.
That's
Anyways,
right, and that's how you get
Abracadabra,
the SS
Sam.
ticket. This is right after Misty.
And
So
what's the
anyway, I've got.
drowsy?
Oh yes, and Hypno. So there's Hypno,
Hmm.
Hypno, and Drowsy. Okay, nice. You're right. There's such a hodgepodge of ones in the on the SS Anne. I actually don't recall. Okay, randomly though, the horse just came to me. Ponyta,
Hmm. Ponytail.
and Rapidash.
Rapidash. Oh, I thought ponytail.
Ponytail. Oh, that made me laugh out
Um,
loud. So funny. Okay, Ponytail, and then wait.
and the
I
fox.
loved
Ninetales
Growlithe.
and yeah, nice, yeah, Growlithe.
Our canine.
Arcanine, yeah. I think with a
Somebody
C.
spelled it legit. Okay, and then oh yeah, Vulpix.
Vulpix and
Ninetales, and
Ninetales.
then Eevee and all the
Hmm.
Vaporeon,
Vaporeon,
Jolteon,
Jolteon,
Flareon.
and
Oh my
nice,
gosh, I
you're on
loved
fire.
Eevee. And hang on, what's the one that you can make anything? Ditto.
Ditto, nice. And put a Meowth,
Yes, and he
and
becomes Persia.
Persia, yes, perfect.
Is it like Persia?
Maybe with one R. It's different. That's not like the country, but maybe it's like
Yes,
the
it
P. Yeah,
is.
allegedly not. Or Persian.
Persian. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I
Well, the
said
more you know.
Persia.
Yeah, we were always. I feel like we always refer to it as Persia. All
Same.
right. Damn. I guess we're all over the place. Let's just. We only got 6.5 minutes left. Let's rapid fire here. Let's do the
Okay.
birds. The Articuno,
Oh, true. Moltres,
Moltres.
Zapdos. Oh,
Yeah,
Mew,
perfect.
Mewtwo. No, I liked our linear thing. We were just going too
I do
slow,
too.
huh?
Yeah, yeah, I
Okay,
do
let's go
too.
back. Let's go
Yeah.
back. Forget SS Anne. It is too all over the place. Oh my God, Mr. Mime. Tangela. You know those random ones?
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah. Let's go
Tauros?
back and then yeah, this is the safari.
Jinx. Jinx.
Yeah,
What's the green grasshopper one?
Scyther. Is
Yes.
that in? Ah, it's
Incredible.
one of the, I thought that was
Incredible.
gold silver. Okay,
I
shows
went
what I know.
absolutely crazy. I just had a flashback into the safari. You're right. So we just had to capture them. If any come to your mind, just let me know. But let's try to go back to forget the SS
What
Anne.
about Kanga? No, no. Now I'm on the forest. What's the kangaroo
Okay.
one?
Kangaskhan. I'm not
Kangaskhan
going to be able to spell
and
those.
nice, good job. And then there's the
Incredible.
eggs. There's executor, like execute and executor, but it's like the spelling is off the charts. I think they use.
Executor. Listen, I'm over it. We'll go back. Remember the
All
executor
right.
one. I'm not going to spend 5 minutes trying to
No,
parse it
fair,
out.
fair.
But let's just remember Lieutenant Surge because there are a lot of electric Pokemon like Magnemite
Hmm.
and Magnetron.
Magnetron.
Magneton.
Yeah,
Okay.
Magnetron. Okay.
And Voltorb
Um, yes.
and Electrode. And then the
Perfect.
Electabuzz.
Yeah, Electabuzz, exactly. I don't think I ever
Raichu,
got Electabuzz in the games.
Pikachu. Me neither. I was just thinking that. Um, Maybe that's it. Um,
What about like Muck and Grimer? He's not electric,
right?
but
No.
it's around this time that you're introduced to them.
But what that does remind me of is Jesse and James and Team Rocket. So we've got Meowth and Persian, but what was Jesse's
He
go-to?
had
The Ekans and
Ekans, yes,
Arbok.
and
But
Arbok.
James, what was
Smart.
James's Pokemon?
It was the Vileplume or Gloom or one of these ones. I think it was Gloom.
No, no, it definitely wasn't. Oh,
It was
Muck
the Big
maybe or
Bell.
Grimer.
No, it was the Bell.
No way.
Weeping Bell or something or whatever. I don't know. Um,
James, dude. I don't know. Maybe you're right, but I can't remember what James's was. Anyway, okay, we got Muck and Grimer, and then Ekans and Arbok because that's what Jesse always used. Um,
let's do the ghosts maybe.
yes, good one. Okay, like Ghastly and
Ghastly,
Haunter,
Haunter, and then
Gengar. Oh, and then
Cubone.
Cubone. Not really a
Yeah.
ghost, but yeah, okay,
But
we were
his
both
mother,
having the
he's the
memory.
yeah, he's in there. Yeah, that's right.
The
What's it called?
Marowak
Lavender Town, I
spirit.
believe. Yeah,
Yeah,
Marowak.
Lavender Town
Good,
is
good stuff.
cool. Oh my God, there's only 3 minutes left. Okay, this is
Yeah,
crazy. I really thought we could just go through this kind of
we
chill.
idled. We idled. All right, Tom, let's pick up the pace somehow.
Okay.
Um, damn, I say that. It's like I'm drawing blanks. Um,
Okay, wait, Farfetch'd came to mind.
smart, nice, good call.
Farfetch'd?
I want to say,
Okay.
yeah, nice.
Um, in theory, it made so much sense to start, and now with the game, I can't. What about some of the other water and ice Pokemon? Because there are a lot of those. Uh,
It's,
oh, like
the
Poliwhirl,
lazy one. Yes, Poliwag, Poliwhirl,
Poliwag,
Lickitung,
Poliwrath, Lickitung, Snorlax,
Slowpoke.
Slowpoke and Slowbro.
Hmm. And then
Um,
there's what about Dragonair and Dragonite?
oh yeah, Dragonair, Dragonite. Then there's Lapras,
Yes,
um,
okay, nice.
Dratini, and
Hmm.
oh, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. Okay. Ooh, 2 minutes. I thought we could do better than this.
We
Um,
can.
we know Executor. I'm just not going to spend 15 minutes trying to write that.
No, agreed,
So
agreed.
Let me think. We have Diglett and Dugtrio, and Growlithe. There are other fires too
Did
that
we
we're
do
really
like Dugong?
forgetting
Yeah, we have
about.
Dugong and Seal. Uh, I thought, yeah, like when you go to the island, Cinnabar Island or whatever it was called.
Hmm.
I don't know. There was a lot of Ponytas there.
Okay, and let
So
me just say, how are we
Moltres.
missing Pokemon number 19 and
I
20?
saw that. Yeah,
Because
I don't know.
that's outrageous.
It's gonna be incredibly obvious, but
Oh, Paris,
nice.
Parasect,
Yes.
that little crab. Oh, and then I was going to say that
And
little
the
crabby one,
fossils.
Kingler.
Uh-huh. Kingler and
Oh my
Krabby.
gosh,
And
the
then
fossils. Which ones do you get?
it was just in my head.
Kabuto,
Kabutos and Kabutops. And
Kabutops,
then
Hitmonlee.
oh
Remember,
man.
you also get to choose. Do you
Yes,
want
and
the kicker or do you
Hitmonchan.
want the puncher? I always go
I
for
was
the
all elite.
puncher.
Yeah, I think
Um,
Hitmonchan is the puncher.
mhm.
What's the other fossil you can get? Kabuto and oh shit, I had it in my mind right when we were going through
I feel like it starts with an O. Oh, is there a Cloyster?
yes, there is. Great
And
memory.
what's Cloyster before he's Cloyster? An existential
Shelter.
question. Yes! Boom!
Hmm.
Oh man, giving us no
Okay,
breaks with
okay.
this time.
We only got 48 seconds.
Last chance on anyone. There was Lapras. We got Lapras. We got Dugong. We got. Did we do Geo? Yeah, we did all the Geodudes. Oh
Mhm.
my gosh, everyone yelling at us in the comments because we've missed so many obvious ones. 19 and 20. What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh God.
Mankey. We have Mankey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Uh. Oh my gosh, watching the countdown is so
Oh
stressful.
man,
Okay,
yeah. And now it's like, I guess this is it.
game over, man.
I'm drawing
I'm
blanks.
embarrassed. We should have done
Yeah, me
better.
too. I thought that we would get closer to like the 140 mark.
Yeah.
Well, we have technically 126 because Executor and Exec. Maybe okay, maybe only 120. And
Rattata! Ew,
of
of
course, oh, and
course.
Eradicate, obviously.
All
Oh,
right,
this
so the
sucks.
missed ones here: Rattata, Raticate,
Zubat in the
Zubat,
cave when we were going.
Golbat.
It's like, oh, I was like, oh, you only really see Diglets and.
You're totally right. The Zubat is everywhere. Psyduck was a huge miss. That's another one that
Hmm.
Team Rocket always has. Honestly,
No,
Venonat
it's
and
Misty.
Venomoth. Misty, you're right. It's Misty with Psyduck. I would have never remembered Venonat or Venomoth. The Machops, huge
We should have
loss.
got them. Tentacool and
Tentacles should
Tentacool.
have got Dudo and Dodrio. I mean,
I remember
fair.
them, but the names I like.
Coughing and
I'm not
wheezing are
not surprised
what
I missed that.
James's
Yes,
Pokemon
that's
have.
right. That's exactly right.
I was thinking they were like Muck and Grimer, so kind of close.
No, you're true.
There's the executes. I'm glad I didn't try to spell that.
The Rhyhorn and Rhydon, I was trying to remember. It's like I know there's another like uh
Safari animal, right?
yes, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and Omanite was the other fossil. You can get
Yes.
Kabuto or Omanite. What else did we miss there? Then we
Porygon.
missed Magmar,
Aerodactyl, of
Pinsir, and
course.
Aerodactyl. Well, we should have just done
Yeah,
the Pokemon
I'm
wrap, and we
embarrassed
would have
about
remembered.
I was just thinking that it's that
Mewtwo,
we need
Tentacool,
to
Aerodactyl.
yeah, yeah, that's perfect. I'll have to load that up on Spotify and train for the next round.
Truly.
But not the worst. There was a few embarrassing ones in here, Rattata and Zubat and Psyduck and the Machops. Those mainly,
Out
but
of
yeah,
what
we
we
should have got
missed,
these.
half of them I'm disappointed in us for not getting. The
Agreed.
other half I understand. Looks like we did slightly better than an average here at 82%. Oh, there
Oh,
we go.
respectable, I guess.
82%. Average is 67%. But two mines, we should have done better.
It's been
There you
25
have it.
years.
Well, there you have it. That is our result. I am proud of us, a little disappointed in some of these obvious misses, but what can you do? So, if you want to try this out for yourself, this is a website anyone can check out. It's sporkle.com. You can just type in the 151 original Pokemon to get this link. This quiz, we'll link it below too. But comment below if you end up checking it out. Let us know what your score is. Let us know where you feel we should be most embarrassed with our misses because we did okay, but there's always room for
Yeah.
improvement. So we'd love to hear your thoughts and how you did.
Yeah, and if you like the format and there's any other quizzes you think we should check out, let us know. And make sure to give the video a like so we can see if it resonates and hopefully we have some other Pokemon fans in the audience.
Absolutely. Like and subscribe for more good takes and more nonsense like this, and we'll see you next time.